Here's something important to know about overcoming challenges. The more challenges you overcome, the more trust you have that there is literally nothing that you can't overcome because you're here right now. The more challenges you overcome, the more trust you build, cultivate, solidify within you, the more trust you have within you, and the more trust you have in the universe that there's literally nothing that you cannot overcome. When I say universe, I mean the energy life source that literally gives life to all things in the universe. The energy life source flowing within you and flowing external to you, it's all energy. We are energy. Humans are energy, plants are energy, animals are energy. It's all, even water, it's all, there's energy in everything. It's all energy. It's the energy life source that keeps everything going, everything moving right, that keeps everything alive. It's all energy. And the more challenges you overcome, the more trust you have in you and in the universe. There is nothing that you can't overcome. Because here's the thing, when you overcome a challenge, you learn new things. You find new pathways. You find new solutions. You become wiser. You become smarter. And of course, wisdom is a choice. Because you can know what to do and not do it. That is a choice. You have to choose wisdom. And the more you choose wisdom, the more you choose knowledge, the more you choose growth and expansion, you will always find a solution out of a problem. But also, here's the thing, as long as you're in your alignment, you will always be exactly where you need to be. As long as you're in your alignment, you will always be exactly where you need to be. Any challenges that comes your way, you're meant to overcome because it's all a test. Life will test you. The universe will test you. And when you can overcome challenges, not only will you become more just I was gonna say determined, right? Like a badass, resilient, determined. You can just strong mentally, emotionally, spiritually. When I say spiritual, I mean your soul literally just becomes something that cannot be touched. Your heart becomes something that you know cannot be tainted. Your mind becomes so clear, you know exactly where you need to go, what you need to do, because you have learned from experience, you have gained wisdom, you have gained knowledge, you have solidified trust in your own inner knowing, and you trust exactly where you need to be, exactly what you need to do. So the more challenges you overcome, the wiser you become, the more you learn, the more you grow, and that just solidifies the trust you have in you. And let me say this, right? There is no obstacles truly. There are only solutions waiting to be found and utilized. Because every problem that you think is a problem, there is a solution. We live in a universe of infinite possibilities. There are solutions to every problem. The question is, have you found the solution? Every problem that we have, somewhere there's a solution. It's just a matter of this. Has the solution been found or has it not been found? If there wasn't a solution, the problem wouldn't be there. It's all connected. Life is a balance. Opposites. If there is a problem, there's a solution. The question is, has a solution been found? It may take time, but there's always a solution to a problem. You just have to find it. So there are no obstacles. There are only solutions waiting to be found and utilized. Have that motto in the back of your mind, in the forefront of your awareness, that there are no obstacles. There's nothing you cannot overcome. There are only solutions to problems waiting for you to find and utilize. Anything you consider a problem, you can rectify, you can address, you can adjust, you can fix. When I say fix, doesn't mean you have to be there and just stay there. No, you can fix, it can be elimination, removal. There are always ways to find solutions. Whatever the solution is, it could be being there and staying there, fixing the problem, or it could be just eliminating, removing, separating yourself from things, whatever it is. Or it could be you just finding a solution. It could be you finding new ways of doing things, new ways of going about things, new ways of perceiving things, new ways of thinking about things, new ways of reflecting upon things, new ways of getting more wisdom, more knowledge, new ways of getting higher consciousness. There is always a solution to a problem, and this is what it means to trust that there is nothing that you can't overcome. Because every challenge, I promise you, every challenge you face, you are meant to rise to the occasion and rise above and soar. You are meant to rise. You are not meant to actually just be bent down. You're meant to rise. There is a quote by Maya Angelou that I love, right, which goes like this: I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be I refuse to be made small by it, or I refuse to be something in that reference. But that's an amazing quote. Yes, change is part of life. Change is It's literally part of life. We're meant to change, we're meant to grow, we're meant to evolve. We are meant to change, but of course, are you changing in the right direction or are you changing in the wrong direction? That's the question. Changing in the right direction, what does that mean? It means you're changing in your alignment, you're aligned, you're making necessary changes that you're being told to make intuitively based on your own inner compass. You're meant to change and evolve and grow in your alignment. That is the best stage. When you change and evolve and become more of who you are and become a better you, become a better you, wise you, stronger, more intelligent you are, a better, a much heartfelt heart. I mean, your heart is so open to life, becoming a better you. You're meant to change and evolve and grow for the better in your alignment. But there is literally no obstacle that cannot be overcome. If there is an obstacle in your path that you have not overcome, it's because you haven't dug deep enough. I promise you, there is a solution to every problem. There is a solution to every problem. It's just a cycle of life. If there is a problem, there is a solution somewhere. That solution could be in a different level of consciousness that you're currently in, but if you can tap into a higher consciousness, see from a different perception, gain more clarity, I promise you, do some research, observe, you will find a solution to any and every problem. There is always a solution to problem. There are no obstacles that cannot be overcome. If there is an obstacle in your path, you're meant to find a solution to that obstacle and pass that obstacle and progress and surpass and rise to the occasion and rise above. And the more you do that every time, the more you do that every single time, the more trust you build in you, the more trust you solidify in you and the universe, in life. Because there is nothing, literally nothing, that can get in your way or just derail your progress, derail your growth, derail your evolution, just derail your human experience. There is nothing that get in your way because you aren't allowing it to get in your way. You're instead using every obstacle as a way to find solutions, to learn, to grow, to evolve. There are no obstacles, only solutions waiting to be utilized. Tap in.